Hello. Hey, Jennifer. Hello. Thank you for doing that. Cutting guide over there in the group. And if it's okay, can I use it? Because that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to wait a few minutes because I want to show this. It's so adorable. This kit from Simple Stories class kit. And I'm not, I don't do a lot of layouts. I'm going to have to start a layout book, but I really do want to start doing them 6x8. And I've seen some people cut these down for 6x8. So I need to start doing that because that's really cute too. But we'll just wait for everyone to join us. But I could not pass. This collection there's something on there. It's just adorable. I know I keep saying that because it's a really adorable kit. But let me tell you, the kit's already on the website. And mine will include, of course, more than or different things that you might see from other places. Wait, did I hit just YouTube watch? I meant to put on let me delete that. Anyway, it's on the website right there under new, and the kits are all set and ready to go. We got them done today, but let me show you. First of all, inside the kit, hi Kim. And so this is kind of, I mean, nobody has this. We just got this in. I finished this last night. It was just so cute. So there's a little tag kit. Well, not tag kit, but there's a little tags you can make with it. We're stuck. There we go. I added some extras on mine because it was left over. So I don't know. We'll see how long we go tonight. This is just kind of a fun Veterans Day thing. And one thing too, you'll want to have your pictures, of course, when you do layouts. I'm learning these things, but you can also use temporary. And there's the other one for some small pictures. And so it is best. Are you looking for a dog? When are the dogs gone? Huh? Is the gate open? No. Oh, okay. I don't like that one. I don't like when they can't find enough. Anyway, this is not on the sheet. I just added some of my own. Hi, Patsy. So again, this is more of a fun, just what's today? Veterans Day, little craft along. So if you're working on something else, but if you want to grab this kit, it is now. Hi, Tia. It is now on the website. And I just love, 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 love what Simple Stories did with this. With my kit, you'll get the ring. You're going to get these ribbons. So I'll show you the kit here in just a minute. Let's look at the layouts though, because if you're not a layout person, go get yourself a 12 by 12 frame because you're going to want to put these up for the holidays. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the samples that will be in the store. So I'm not too worried about photos being on there, but isn't it gorgeous? I don't know. I guess these are just my colors. And when I saw this from Simple Stories, I just fell in love with it. But I have I used a different border. This border punch died on me, so I am going to use this one tonight. But here is the double page layout with all the fun winter or Christmas, whichever you want. But isn't it gorgeous? You are? Kim, when are you going to fly out? We don't have to, possibly in spring. Okay, that is awesome. Let me know and kind of let me know what your plans are. And it's really fun. What we do too is it would be fun if you can stay. We can do a little class. That would be really neat. There's the twine. So it is a fun doodle bug one with the silver. I think this was a doodle bug. I don't know. We got so many spools of things, but it will be in your kit. Oh, kit, just so you guys know. Then we have the 2-page. Isn't that it's just adorable. Then this one was a single layout. I do too. I love it. I just love it. And everything's popped up. So the only thing that you need to provide is your adhesive, your foam dots, things like that. This is another single layout they did. So this is what we're going to kind of play with tonight. We're just going to cut what's in the kit that you can go online. Oh, and then I'll show you the kit because you already saw it does include the ribbons I use, and it will include the ring. And then we've got our ribbon, we've got the journal bits and the big bits that we're going to use. And now you've already got the tutorial. So what's really nice is when you buy your kit, here's the tutorial. It's all done for you. And then we've got our sticker sheet and our papers that we're going to be using for the class. So we have the beautiful textured cardstock in mint, tomato, and white. So pretty. And that one's my favorite. Okay, now with me though, you do get, we've got glitter. I was using it earlier. You get 3 sheets of the white for matting. I mean 2 sheets because we don't need more. We need 2 sheets with this one. And you'll get this in with your kit. Isn't that fun? So let's go ahead and we're going to get started, and we're going to do that double layout. This one right here. And so when you get your kit, you're going to have a printout also. And in your printout, it will show you how to cut your papers. I mean, I'm going to be cutting them tonight, but you'll get more detailed on that. So we're just going to start. I'm just going to start with my mint and my tomato. And how many of you out there do layouts? Like I said, I really don't do them unless it really just kind of hits me. And this one just really hit me. So this is my white texture cardstock from Simple Stories. And there we go. I know, you know what, Tia? It reminds me of Snow Basin, I think, and that's why I love it so much. I've spent so much time growing up here at Snow Basin, and so I just love it. Oh, Patsy, you should, because these are adorable. And so I'm going to take my white and I'm going to cut 2 strips of 3 inches because we're going to be making our own snow. So we want 2 3-inch by 12-inch strips. That's going to leave our 12 by 12 for a different layout. But let's keep everything together so that they're easy to find. Next is going to be my tomato. And we're just going to cut the header off of our tomato. I know. Oh, yes. Earl's Lodge. You know what? It's so, I love to go up there now as I'm older. My knees will not let me ski like they did in high school, but I love to go up and do the tubing hill. The tubing hill with the grandkids is so much fun. Okay, we're going to cut 2 strips of 12 by 2. Look how bright and pretty that is. And we have the moon. That's what it looks like. Again, I'm going to try real hard to keep everything together. Then I need to cut, I'm turning it so my 12-inch is vertical, and I'm going to cut, or horizontal, I mean. I'm going to cut a 6-inch piece and 2 4-inch pieces. Super easy. And I thought that would be fun for Veterans Day, just something fun and easy. Then we need a 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Those are extra, but we never want to get rid of them. And then on the mint piece, Oops. Always, we're going to start taking the header off. And let's go ahead and we need two also on this one, two 12 by 2s. We're going to build that snow scene on the bottom of our page. And also, when you're watching this video, remember, I'm a mini book maker and a box maker. Layouts aren't my specialty, so if I'm doing something that maybe is a little, you think it could be done different, you do it that way, because we're going to turn this and cut this 9. Oh, I goofed this one up. I knew I was going to do this again. Okay, we're going to go 9 by 7. I did, but I didn't. Yes, I did. I did this last night. So I do have an extra. So we're going to start over on that one. And I'm going to save that for my next layout. And I just need to grab an extra one from the kit. I told myself yesterday, don't do this when we're on camera. And guess what I did? I did it while we're on camera, because you know what? We're actually going to start with the 2 smallest pieces. So we're kind of starting over on this color. So they're 1/2 inches. We just need 2 12 by 1/2 inches. They're just little guys. Oh, thank you, Patsy. Then we're going to cut 2 12 by 2s. Actually, I should have just kept those, but I put them back over there. So we'll cut them again. They'll get used. So our piece now is already 7 inches. We just need to turn it and cut it at 9. That will be the extra. And we need to keep these guys together. Okay. We just have one more to cut. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this with you now. And we'll just, because we'll have our cutting. Well, we won't have our cutting all done. And I'll explain that to you. That's why I put the white in your kit. So we want to turn, you're going to have this beautiful piece left over. This is going to be our tags. And we're going to cut it at 7 inches. Hi, Cynthia. So how fun is this to fussy cut all these cute elements? But this is extra. So you can put that in with the extras if you like. And we're going to just cut the 7-inch piece into 4-inch sections. And I'm going to show you how I cut. So these are tags. If you have a tag cutter, a punch, or you have the real memory keepers, whatever you like to use. Whoops. But this is what I like to do. Depending on your cutter, my Stampin' Up has centimeters. I only use them as a marker, basically. So this corner, my left-hand corner, it's going to go on the 7. I do need that open. Because I want, or you can just cut them and then use each one as a pattern. But I set my corner on the 7. And I'm going to bring this up using my markings on the left-hand side. And I go to, well, I'm using the centimeters. It's the smaller numbers with them on the bottom. And I just take it to the, where it says the 1.5. I really don't know if that's a true centimeter measurement. That's just how I'm doing this. And this is how I do when I don't want to use a tag punch, or the tag's larger and I need a little bit bigger of a corner cut off. So again, my 7. And then I just turn it into this number 1. What looks like the 1.5 at the top. And then I have my tags. So you can now cut them all that way, or we can just use this as a template. And I'm going to turn that around. It's easier to see. Then my clothespin will help keep everything nice and tight. And we can just use that now as our guide. And there you have 3 perfect tags. Actually, it goes like this. One will go in the middle. And we do need to punch a hole because we have a ring. So you can also, making these at home, now you can make these right now out of any cardstock you like. How cute would that be to add to your project? Or you can use them as an embellishment if you don't want to put them on a ring. Then you can just put these inside of an album. And you can put a brad in there if you're not going to, I mean, if you want to use it as more of an album. We're just going to get the center, which is 2 inches. And so I went a 1/2 inch down. And I'll get out my big bite here. Make sure it's my big one. Super simple. So having the right tools makes all the difference in the world. And hopefully we'll get these tonight, but I'm just going to set them aside in case we don't. Now, one thing when you buy the kit, and you got to buy the kit because you don't want to miss how cute this is. In your instructions, it does not give you any of the sizes for these. No, I take that back. It does. It gives you the sizes, but what it does is it's meant, you're supposed to put your picture down. But I don't like to put a picture down unless there's a backing anyway, and I cut my photos down. These are 4x6. And I'm going to use white also again, and then I'll cut my photo down to fit. But in the instructions, it calls for 2 4x6 photos and 2 4x6 photos, 2 vertical, 2 horizontal. And that's why I put the extra white in your kit. And so we need to cut it for the others, but right now we're just going to cut the 4 that we need for the double spread layout. So I'll just cut this right in half at 6. And then we'll get 3. And we're going to cut all 6 because we do need them for the others. So you'll have 6 4x6s from this piece of paper. And like I said, if you don't do a lot of layouts that are 12x12, I'd want to do this again in 6x8. I just have to get the measurements for us. And I'm getting a frame. These are going to be gorgeous in a shadow box frame that you can change out. So we are going to start just with our left-hand side. We're going to call that the left-hand side. And that's where we want those 2-inch strips. You want a red one, a mint. You're going to have one on each side. And then we need a 3-inch strip. And that's going to go, that's our snow. So let's do our border punches first. We want to do a border punch at the top of each one of our strips. Yes, and I got to tell you guys something too. So the video after it's recorded, you have a cogwheel. You can't do it right now. I'll do this as I'm punching. But when the video is recorded, which will be when I'm done, you can fast forward and speed up. Did you guys know this? All you do is click on that wheel after it's recorded. You can also add your captions, and you can speed up. Got lights, and it's not letting me see what I'm doing here. And so that you can get done faster by zooming through the video. And then again, if you're doing layouts, and you do them all the time, you won't need a video probably. Oh goodness, I have such a glare tonight. I just can't get my stars met, or my snowflakes. Snowflakes or stars. They could be either, huh? And I've had this punch for 100 years, and I'm so glad I have it. It's very cute. But it does make a lot of little... I mean, you could keep them if you wanted, but I'm not going to. So again, the kits are available. They're all ready to go for these darling layouts, or you can come by the store and pick yours up. And this way the video is also ready to go. And this is the hardest part, is matching up your little the little stars on this one. Goodness, it's so hard to tell on some of them. You know what, Jen? Me too. I can't explain it. I have nowhere to put them. But Lori, that works in our store, she's a layout person. So we're going to go ahead and do both sets so that we have them done. She's a layout person, and she's got some really elaborate layouts. She doesn't make like the mini books and things. So she would be dying right now watching me. I can't wait to show her that I actually did some layouts. And I think part of it is that really caught me with this one from Simple Stories is how much detail. It just was beautiful, and the colors. So I'm like, we're going to do this. Oh, that's not. I have to remember to bring one over. Jen, what do you do with your layouts? I mean, do you have a book that you do put them in, or? Oh, Tia, I need to do your cards. So I cannot wait to see them. I know this collection is just a happy heart collection. Everything about it's just adorable. So if you are also in our virtual retreat for the holidays, it starts Wednesday this week. I cannot believe it. The holidays, you guys. And I'm using this in an album. I've done some sneak peeks of it on my YouTube here, but it's just going to be so much fun. And Jen, I can see you putting pictures, like, because you take, look how cool those are. I wish I could save them, but I'm not going to, because they'll end up all over the place. I know you take your son, like, to winter activities, and you are such a fun parent. So I can see you putting photos in this. And I have to turn my heater on and off. So if you guys, if the noise is irritating in the background, please let me know. But it's getting chilly. Okay, these are going to be our snow hills. We're just going to cut them. So basically, you're just going to envision snow hills. There's no pattern. There's no right way. I did notice I want to keep about an inch from the top in some of the areas, but I didn't in all of the areas. So just cut, just like when you were in kindergarten, and you're just in your own little world, and you're imagining your snow hills, right? And we're going to do the same thing for this one. And it's up to you if you want them to match up perfectly. Mine do not. What matches up is the bottom border and this top border. Now, if that bothers you, then you're going to want to do this. You're going to turn this over. Well, I have the dots showing. So turn this over, okay? And you can then use this for a pattern if you want it to match. Now, if you don't care, you're just going to cut it again like I did. But this time, I'll do a pattern. We could have actually, no, you couldn't because, well, you could have put them together before you start cutting one on top of the other. It's like when you sew, you just have to make sure your dots, if you're using the dots, see dots to dots or plane to plane. Oh, you should. You need to put him in one of these. Okay, I'm going to have to get the clothespin out. It's like, don't make me get the clothespin out. There we go. Your son had such expressive looks on his face when he was a baby. So while I'm cutting this, I'm accidentally cutting into the original one, and that's okay because it doesn't matter. I'm just wanting these two to match up. And it's snow, so we're not wanting it to be exactly perfect. Well, you might. So see, now that's going to give us more of a matchup. Still a little off, but that's okay. That's all it takes. Hi, Monica. So now we got a good matchup. So let's grab beautiful red paper. Oh, I did forget to cut. We need to cut off. We need to cut our headers off. And we'll do both. I know. Just don't look at it. Turn it over. Both sides are beautiful. Okay. So we're going to start by moving my board up so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And like I said, I'm using the dots. You don't have to. You can use the solid. I like the dots. So I'm just trying to get my placement because you want, there we go. You want the snow just under your mint where the border is, and then the red is going to go down behind our heels. So my placement ended up to being about 4 inches the bottom. So we have about a 4-inch from the bottom to where the red is, if that helps you guys. And then, so one thing I did first was to lay everything out. And then we're going to go in and get all of our fun embellishments. And I'll give you better measurements as to how far from the side and how far from the top. And then we're going to lay down, because we need to get our cute little, these thingies. And then one thing that will really help you, whether you're working with Doodlebug or you're working with Simple Stories, and I do have a link on Scrapbookers, and so too does Jennifer, Scrapping Under Their Influence, and she might even post it here, but they are puzzle sorters. You're going to want your puzzle sorters, okay? And I was talking to Jennifer just the other day, and I noticed on the side of her desk, there was puzzle sorters all over. Yep, I've used them for so long. I love them. Well, these ones, I don't mind. Oh, you mean Simple Stories? Oh yeah, these are on Amazon. I wish I could get a hold of them, but so we can. You might want to keep this to see it, but we are going to do a little bit of sorting, okay? If we take the time, because this is going to help a lot. So I'm just going to sort my bigger pieces to my right. And then these little strips, we end up not using any of these, but I'm just going to put them down at the bottom. I don't think we used any of them. So my bigger pieces will go up here. Now these ones are important, and I kept losing them. And this is why I love my puzzle sorters. I have 3 sets of these puzzle sorters because sometimes I don't empty them. But I also keep my embellishments in until I know I'm done. Like there was my graphic 45, Curiouser and Curiouser. And I did empty the rest. But they are so handy, so worth. They're not super expensive. So we have those little guys. Now see, if you notice, if you don't just dump your package out, they do have things pretty much stacked like with like. And that's going to help you find what you need. So our journal spots, we don't use them all, like I said. You'll have a few extras, but you want them to be easily found. Okay, so I have those out. Those are going to be super easy to find now. We will get some of the items off of our sticker sheet. Then we have our big bits. And these aren't as hard to find, of course. We're going to be using the beautiful cabin, the Snow Pine Lodge. Love it. And we're going to, of course, use our trailer. Okay, I'm going to use this right off the bat. Now, our snowflakes. We will have some little words here. We have another huge snow globe. Okay, our snowflakes. And the ivy. So we're going to make a pile here because we are going to be using, there's a lot to use, a lot in here, but we use just about everything on the snowflakes. And then our truck, our Christmas will go on the left-hand side. But I do want all my snowflakes available. We don't use this little guy, but we're going to keep him in here anyway, just so I have everything together and I can find all my little snowflakes. And then when we're making it, we're not freaking out. Oh, I know that trailer. Wait till you see the layout for that one. Then I can just stack my beautiful pieces to the left, to the right, and I'm good to go. For instance, we know we're going to want So Festive. And we do have one that will come from the sticker sheet. We'll get into the snowflakes here in a minute, but I do want my gold journaling spot. And we're going to want, see, is that cute little house in here? I think he was a sticker sheet. Yeah. So the rest will come from our sticker sheet, but we will want our snowflakes here in just a minute. And then you're going to want, in the kit, you have your half sheet of enamel dots with glitter, may I add. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I pretty much have things laid out except for the Mary. We need Mary. And a warning, you're going to use a lot of foam tape on this guy. I did. You don't have to, but it just really adds to, it just adds. Okay, once again, we're going to kind of just lay this out because we want to make enough room for these big pieces. These are the big bits. So this is where, like, this is supposed to be a photo. You would put down your photo. So I'll just use my foam. And then you want to be able to get your Mary. See, this needs to come down because this needs to go up. There we go. And I do like to lay everything out with all my little pieces and parts so that I can get a good feel for where everything should go. And if you feel that's too close, then we're just gonna kind of move our snow down. Isn't it gorgeous? It just, that tomato with this pink and red, it's stunning. Okay, so I'll just push these guys to the top. I know where I want my red to go, and it needs to go first. I use the markings on my scoreboard. So if you have a scoreboard with those markings, it's really helpful. Yeah, and the puzzle sorters, you can get smaller ones, and I've seen larger ones. So the larger ones would be very beneficial for Doodlebug. Okay, so I'm setting this 8 inches down, 8 inches down from the top, and it's a plaid. So it is fabulous to be able to use your grid on here. So go ahead and get yours laid down. I just have to. Okay, I am back. Did you get your? Oh, you probably. Well, if you're using some other collection, um, that'll be cute too. But I'm telling you, it's not going to be cute as this. No, just kidding. You know what I no. Well, now these are going to be reversed, which is just fine. Put the snow down a little bit. Now, I'm not. If you noticed, I did not glue the top because you might want to stick your little truck. Oh, they're not as deep, but they're nice for travel. Well, I can just see so many uses for the puzzle sorters. Again, I'm not really going to glue down my top of my snow, but I am watching where the highest point comes to, and mine shows that it's at 9.5. So that helps me again with laying down. Leaving the adhesive off the top. Putting it down about 9.5. So that would be 9.5 inches from the bottom would be the highest point on the right hand side. And this one's super easy, our mint green, it just goes on the bottom. So pretty with that green. Now on the left-hand side, the only really big embellishment we have is our flowers. So I'm not worried about bringing it down a little bit lower. I'm going to move him. And from the top of the red, I'm just going to put it at 2 inches. Okay, I'm going to put my 2-inch here. And then where I placed it on, you notice I use my scoreboard measurements for everything. It's 3/4 of an inch from the left-hand side. So if you have our spacers from Country Craft Creations, those work great too. Or you can just use a ruler. This is a 1-inch ruler. And so I have it sitting kind of on there because it's 3/4 there. So I want to go 2.5 from the bottom. So that's going to put it at 5.5 inches from the top. That would be my bottom corner, left-hand corner, and 3/4 of an inch from my sides. Now, when I put a photo on here, it'll be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'll cut it down to fit. And also use your plaid. That's going to help you place this to be straight. Okay. So this beauty is going to go back there in just a minute. Mary over here. We'll need some items from our sticker sheet. So this is going to be, excuse me, about the same, 3/4 of an inch from the right-hand side. And it's going to be 1 inch from the top. Either 1 inch from the top or 7 inches from the top is your right-hand corner where that's going to sit. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have been sitting here talking with no sound. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. Well, at least you saw what I did. I did take the sticky off the back of my So Very Merry. So I'm glad I pointed where those were. I don't know how I hit that button. So we're going to use the the medium turquoise, the large yellow, and the small red. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I hate that little knob. Okay, yeah, I'm going to show you those again. So, I don't want you stuck there. The sticky strips, and I can't, we have those. They're actually from, oh my gosh, Jen, help me. What's the name? Just a minute and I'll pull them up. They come in a bigger sheet than those. I've cut mine. This little booger. Oh, I will get that for you guys. Hold on. They are, oh my gosh. They're foam strips. So you do want a lot of foam strips. And here I was doing a silent movie with you. Okay. Let's get that little guy there. They're adhesive foam strips. And the company is Picket Fence Studio? Let me pull them up. Or you can use a roll. You can use any kind of foam adhesive that you like. And yes, okay, we have the scrapbook adhesive. They're waffle flower. Here we go, guys. Waffle flower. These are actually like the 1/16. That's why I use 2 and 3 of them. And they're great for shakers. Let me get you the link for them. These are the 1/16. Or you can use a roll of foam tape, any foam tape. But there's the waffle flower. I can never remember that name. So we do have those in stock, the little, but I pull them off in twos. Okay, I need to watch what I'm doing here. Okay, I want a big snowflake. So we're going to want a couple more snowflakes now. So we can pull from that package. And like I said, it doesn't matter which ones you choose. We're going to have a big one there. We are going to have one at the bottom that is from the sticker sheet. We're going to have two, actually. I'm going to use this one from here. And these are the squares. We have the foam squares. And right now, until midnight, you can purchase these for 10% off. Everything on the website is 10% off. So that includes even this kit. You might want to hop on and grab one, guys. This is our gold journaling spot that we pulled out. This one I am going to put up on foam to make it more dimensional. Remember when layouts used to be so flat? Yes, there is. I think it's right on the website. Okay, we're going to put that at the bottom side of the photo. Yep, here's that code. It is. Oh, guess what, you guys? I forgot it's automatic. So when you go on and purchase, your code is automatic. But you cannot combine it with, it keeps moving on me. Stay still. You cannot combine it with your other codes, rewards, or promotions. But it will come up automatically when you check out. You're going to get 10%. You don't need a code. All taken care of for you. Okay, let's get our sticker sheet and get some of this fun, cute stuff. So for my truck, I did not pop that up, but you could if you wanted. I'm just going to add some more adhesive. So anything you purchase on the website, we're going to put it just above our green, and we're going to put it in anything by midnight, it's 10% off, and we did 1¼ inches from the left-hand side. Now this little guy I did. I'm going to add foam squares to him. He's sticky. I purchased these in class kits, the black ones like this. I might still have some on the website. The only reason I like the black, they seem a lot more sticky. Hi, Diane. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, now we're going to go so it hits just about, we want it to come up over about 2 inches. So it looks like it's in the background, but right by the truck's windshield, about 2 inches up. Then we're going to get our snow skates. It's really cute skates. And you do have to punch out the centers. And for those you just joining, the whole kit is on the website under Simple Stories, Snow Pine Lodge class kit. So we need to kind of cut some of these so they're smaller. I'm just going to cut right through. Because we don't want them to show. This one I'll just cut in half. There we go. Just get some dimension and some support. Yep, it's just around the corner, and I can't wait either. I'm working with this paper again. I can't get enough of this paper. So my skates are going to, this little loop on the top, kind of rest on the little cottage there. Snowflake needs a little dimension in the center. Hi, Tomalee. Just going to kind of hover over the snow there. And then right above the little fox, I'm going to grab this blue snowflake. He's just going to be flat. But the red, so it makes our little snow scene. And let's take this little green one here under the holly, and it's going on kind of the rooftop of our house. So that's going to be the left side. Aren't they so pretty? So that's the left. And now we're going to do the right side. And we've already done the snow. And we've already done our green. So we're going to do, oh, you know what? You're going to want we are going to want that other. Yeah, this is one I just did. So we're going to want this one. This one we call the right, because we're going to match up our snow. And I can see where it ends there. Move some things. So mine hits about the 11 on my scoreboard. So that helps me to know where this bottom right-hand corner is going to go. Oh, thank you, Tomalee. That is so sweet. Thank you. And I feel that same way with all of our members. So then if you want this all to match, remember the top of the red was at the 8. So now I've got the bottom right-hand quarter at the 11. So I really don't have to worry about doing any other matching or measuring. Now, when you buy your, because I know some of you already bought your kit, and it does come with an instruction sheet, but if you do better with just watching, you're going to get through it a lot faster this way, I promise. Because sometimes when I know I read instructions, it just, well, we read things differently. No, we interpret, sorry. We interpret them different. And I know seeing it done, it's so much easier. So I wanted to get the video done so that when your kit arrived, you could just get busy working on it. And it's such a fun kit. This one is this is my favorite side. And like if you have any other winter papers, like last year's Simple Stories, or oh my gosh, could you imagine Doodlebug? What was the one with the purple, the Yeti in it? Oh my gosh, how cute would that be? Do the same thing, just get the coordinating colors, and you could actually put it together, because Doodlebug, thank you for teaching me this, Jen, and knocking it to my head. You can do so much with that ephemera, and you're going to have so much Doodlebug ephemera always left over that you're always going to have something to work with. Okay, 4x6 as we cut those in the beginning. Remember, those are not in your, it doesn't tell you that when you get your instructions. And what we're going to do here is 1/2 inch. Now, the first one is going to be vertical, so it matches up. And if you want it here again, so that you can kind of match the two. So if you're putting them in the album together, or just check your lines and see where it hits, and that helps too. But this is where we have to make sure we have room for our Christmas from our big bits. And this piece. We're going to get a few more things in a minute, but these are our 2 main pieces. Okay, we're going to set our Snow Pine Lodge there. Okay, we want to match these guys kind of up. And this one, I did kind of match it just by going like that. That's the simplest way I know. Okay, now we want to take our string in your kit. Well, if you got the kit. If not, just go ahead and get yourself some twine. The doodlebug twine is awesome. Or any of, if you buy the others from our store or the kit, and you'll get it in your, oh, you'll get it in your kit. We need to get something. We need a journaling tag, and it's this green one with the pink. And then you're going to want a flower that we're going to get from our sticker sheet in a moment. Okay, go ahead and punch that out. And then we need to be very gentle with this. Unless you don't, you might want to put, I don't know, if you want to put a Brad on it, but I think that's overboard on this. So we're going to wrap this like so. Okay, add that cute little tag. I'm going to bring, so it just lays on top. We're just tying it into the layout, basically onto the photo spot. We'll cut our string here in just a minute. You'll get more than you need because you need it on the little booklet. Bring it to about a quarter of an inch over. Kind of a tricky little thing it is. We're going to just tie a bow. We're going to use this in a couple of other spots, but I'm going to fix this better. So this is going to hang down. We're going to, oh, I think I grabbed the wrong one. I did. It's this blue-green with the yellow. This one is for, this one goes on a different area. It wouldn't matter, but I'm kind of just trying to stick to the instruction sheet that you'll get. So sorry about that. We're going to have to do this again. Okay. You know what this reminds me of? A wiggly child. And yes, you could put some score tape on the back. Would you believe I don't have any right here by me? Okay, let's get the bow in the center. There we go, much better. Don't glue your string down because you want your photo to pop through. And we're going to leave this one kind of long. So don't worry about cutting that off when you put it on. It's 6 inches long because it's going to go up. You'll see in a minute up over a flower. We did it. Okay. So I'm going to put the the left-hand side photo mat down first. And it is 4 by 6. And I want my ruler because it's a 1/2 of an inch. Well, 1/2 inch to 3/4. And I'm going to kind of match things up. So again, it's going to be 7 inches, just like this one was. But now instead of my right-hand corner, my left-hand corner hits the 7 inches. And we don't want it crooked. There we this little guy, he is going to be the 2 inches from the top. Well, no, he's not. He's going to be 1.5 inches from the top to match the other one. And he's going to be 3/4 of an inch from the side, approximately. I get some art glitter glue under my ribbon. That should hold it. And on top, okay, 1.5. Slide that down to where we want it while it's still wet. So that's going to go up underneath a flower. Trying to keep the bow with the tag. So let's go ahead and grab our darling squirrel. So cute. And I just want over here on the front part, he has the little nut part and his little head, because we want him, keep it on the page. That's what's going to hold this from moving. But you could even circle the date over here, or just write a little date there. But he's going to go there. And my ribbon, I want him to go down like so. Okay, let's put the fun stuff on. I'm going to grab the flower from the sticker sheet, and I am going to pop this up. So we can move that page. Again, put your photo down first. And the same thing, I would cut my photo 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. There's always a lot of background to cut off of your photos. And then you can put all the pretty stuff on top of your photo. And that's basically the proper way to teach a layout class, unless you're just going to display because it's so pretty. Okay, let's have these sprigs of stuff sticking up there, and then my twine. Kind of turn it. So there we go. One of my foam tapes landed on here, so see, now it won't come out. And it just gives a little interest there on the side. Now we want our snowflakes. And we're going to do some enamel dots, and let the snowflake over here by the snowman is going to be popped up. And I did cut that foam tape in half. Hi, Sandy. And it's going to overlap just a little bit on the white. Then we're going to add our dots again. So I have a big one. We're going to have a small one and a medium. And I'm going to start with my turquoise. We're going to do a medium red, reddish pink. And let me get my scissors, because these little ones, I'm going to do more of this gold color. I'm not sure what color this one is. But these babies don't want to come off. There we go. So pretty. I know, I keep saying that. I've got to quit saying it. This is just a very pretty paper. And Christmas. That's fine. Oh, here we go. We're going to want this one too. But we are going to pop Christmas up on our foam tape. And I'll use my strips. Oh, that almost goes all the way across. And I'm going to leave that open so the photo can slide somewhat underneath there if I put one. But I will make this again. I'm going to make this with my pictures first, and then I will put all the embellishments on. And I'm trying to get better about printing out the photos, but that's not always the case. So we're going to go an inch from the left-hand corner for our Christmas, and then our house, our Snow Pine Lodge. We're going to just add some foam strips, or if you have the foam tape, the little pieces up on these little guys. I'm just kind of staggering. I have these little ones left. That's the only thing. There we go. And then after touching it so much, that's why I always add glue. They're just not, I want them to be permanent. Got it. Whoa, that was lucky. It landed where I needed it. Okay, I'm just going to bring it to the top of my border. And again, we're going to come in about 1.25 inches from the right-hand edge. I'm going to pop that down, and I'm going to grab a snowflake. Did that move? It moved. Oh, and it's pretty well dry now, so it's not moving. And you know what? You don't have to pick the same snowflakes as I am, but this one is in between your tree and your little trailer. Oops. And I just want a small piece, so we'll have to cut it. You know, I forget how sharp those scissors are. They're like haircuts. The scissors for hair cutting, super sharp. So about quarter of the way down. And I think that's it. Oh no, we've got some cute words. So you have plenty of words left over. And for some of it, I could not really see exactly what they used. So I think this was close. The first one was Baking Spirits Bright. And it's down here by Sleigh Bells Ring. And right under my border, your border might be different than mine, depending on if you used a scallop border. Like I said, in this very first one, I was using my scallop border that I've had like 200 years. Literally, it was one of the first Martha Stewarts, and it won't cut anymore. It's had it. So I went to the snowflake. I realized I had that one of hers, and it was like brand new. So, but you just want to go below wherever your border is. And then I took the word Christmas trees, and we're going to offset this one from Baking Spirits Bright. Just use your dots if you're using the dot side to line up. And then I chose the Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells. So it may be different on your instruction sheets, but you have so many. And then I put this over to my left or to the right. So they are staggered. And in this spot, we'll put a big green dot with the glitter. Super pretty. Well, and it moves with the glue. There we go. Okay, so that's our 2-page layout. For that kit. And it's ready now to hang in the store. Now, sometimes when I get off here, I just take my scissors, and actually you won't even see it in your book. And then just taper it into the side. Nobody will even notice. But there we go. Isn't that just cute? Yeah, that's our happy winter paper. And I really like how these two came together. That's fun. Now, oh my gosh, wait till you see the next one. So which one? That's our extra. So we have 2 more. Let's do this one. So in your kit, we're going to use the green. Butter's on the front. We're going to use it too. Don't worry. But we're going to right now use the back. Nope, that's the wrong one. We're going to use the lodge, and we're going to use the back. And again, on your instruction sheets, it's going to tell you your photo sizes, but I'm doing the photo mat sizes. So, I still need my cutter, because out of the white, we're going to need to cut some 3x4s now. We've already got our 4x6s. So grab that second piece when you get it. We need to cut 4 3x4s. So I'm going to cut 3 first. And then we'll cut 4 inches. So there's 3, but we're going to need, oh no, we don't need any for the other one. So we're just going to cut another set of 3x4s. We need 4. Okay, let's grab that 7x9. We cut a 7x9, and then we have this 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. First thing we're going to do is add our whites. 3x4. Oh, I know, you can make so much with this. Tia, she's a designer for Simple Stories. I don't think she's on with us anymore. So you watch. She's making cards with these, and they'll be up. I can't remember if she said if she's making them tomorrow or if she's putting them up tomorrow. But she's making cards. You guys are going to love them. Okay, so our 7x9 is going to go towards the right. And again, it's going to be 3/4 of an inch from the right-hand side. And then we're going to go 1 1/4 inches from the top. So I'm just going to somewhat set it. And I'm sorry if you hear Wilbur snoring. He seems to be super relaxed while I'm live. We're just going to set this here for a minute. we're just going to sit down our 3x4 and then our two 3x4s, which then your picture, there's a fly and it's freezing outside. I'm surprised there's a fly. It's 3x4, so I would cut my photo down to 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, or any size that you like. Now we want to grab this little guy. We're going to do something fun with him. I really like what they did. Now you've got this big holly and berries, and that is all we need from here, except on the next one, oops, things moved. You're going to want the red journal spot, and we want from our word strips, warm heart. Like I said, there's something, you'll see it's a little bit different on your instruction sheet, and that's okay. I didn't want to do it that way because I couldn't read it, to be honest with you. It was hard to see what they put on there. It was so little. Okay, grab your cutter. Now we're going to cut this and make it into a tag. So the fly is going to bug me now. He must be freezing. I'm going to put this in my cutter, and I want to give you the right size. Yeah, I cut it at 2. So make sure your words are at the top. We're going to cut it at 2 inches. That you can keep or you can throw it away. And then you can do this however you're comfortable. Again, I'm just going to put this into my cutter. Down here's, like I explained, the centimeter is 4. And I'm just going to turn it in here. That's my 1/4 of an inch. Because I don't like to get out a bunch of different tools. So I have that centimeter here. So on the 4 and at the 1/2 inch mark. And there we go. And you can make yours a little different in size. Goodness. So you can cut those however you like. And then we do want to punch a hole. So now our little tag is 2 inches. So let's go ahead and mark it so it's straight. So 1/4 of an inch down at 1 inch. And then go ahead and grab a piece of your silver and white twine here. And we got to gently tie a bow. Hi, if you're just joining us, you can purchase the Simple Stories, this kit that I'm doing. It is ready on our website. And I wanted to have the video done for you before you even buy it so that it's done, because I don't want you to buy it and have to wait. So the video will be up for you, and then we're just going to leave some of our ends there because it's very pretty with that shiny silver on there. And let's go ahead and put some foam dots. Again, if you're doing pictures, make sure you wait and add this after your photos. Okay, so that's going to be ready to go. We'll put all that fun stuff up there. All right, first thing we're going to do, though, is lay down our mint 7x9 at 1 1/4 inches from the top and 3/4 of an inch from the right hand side. And I do have spacers I've rearranged, I've done my whole office feel here different. Oh, and so if you have these guys, you can take out your 1/2 inch and your 1/4 inch, which I should be using because they make it so everything's perfectly straight. So I put my 1/4 inch in first. There we go. So I'll use this side for my measurements on my scoreboard. Again, about 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 inches from the top. I don't want to lose that. So I'll need these for the left-hand side, but see how perfect. They are so worth it. So let's grab this one. Because now I can put this here, 1/2 inch. And this is why you get 2. I want a 1/2 inch from the top and a 1/2 inch from the bottom, or you can just eyeball it. So we need the 4 by 6. Now, just my left-hand one is going to be a 1/4 inch from the top. And my first 3 by 4, we're going to stick it out past this one by about a 1/4 inch. Straighten it up. And this little guy, he's going to sit, and it comes over now to the right-hand side, and it is somewhat off, but it does need to sit up there. That's the way their instructions are. And again, this one overhang, so it's only about a 1/4 inch from the right-hand side. And you're going to say, no, it feels off center, but it looks okay once you put it all together. I was surprised. And we already did our prep here. And, oh, you know what? We need one more of those journaling spots. And it's the turquoise. This I also put up on foam tape. Okay, make sure that hangs over onto the green. You will go through a lot of foam just for these, but I love when it looks like it's got so many layers. Now I put that right on the white. Excuse me. Okay, let's put these guys down. Again, 3/4 of an inch. Let's see. Yep, 3/4 of an inch from the left. Now they're going to sit about a 1/2 inch down. Same thing with the border so that they pretty much match that top one. And then the bottom, you want to bring it up to match the bottom here. And if you're looking online, these are the mini spacers that we have. And they are so handy. When you don't want to eyeball it. Okay, now for this one, again, I am going to eyeball, just keeping it straight with the bottom there. Okay, we'll use those again in a moment. Now let's get out the fun sticker sheet. We're going to start with the floral. And it's going up here, excuse me, at the top. And don't forget, if you do better with written instructions, you'll get there'll be written instructions in your kit. So if you're going to a crop or a friend's house, you can also, and you don't have a way to do the video, you'll have your instructions. So we're going to place that just up there in the right-hand corner. And then our presents. We'll get some other little things out in just a minute. If you want, you can take your powder to the top, and I would, so that you can put this down. You can stick your photo behind there. That's not sticky anymore. This next little trailer is so cute. Okay, about a finger, I just using my finger width from the right hand side goes the presents. Then next is our trailer, and it's going to look like it's pulling the presents. How cute is that? Once again, let's go ahead and destickify the top. The only thing about this guy, he sheds. Those bristles shed. There are others. This is the only one I carry because I just can't seem to find another one to sell. Okay, our trailer. And now it will pull the presents. So I'm going to butt it right up. We're up to there. And let's get our 25. It's just going to kind of hang over the edge, edge of your trailer. And then this spruce up here at the top. Yeah, I use this one. I think this is the only big one. Okay. And I put it down here at the bottom of the trailer. And guess what else? We need a little snowflake. Let's go with this one. And he just sits right on the white photo mat. And in the back of the presents, we need a little, this little guy, and there's a little tiny spruce on here, right here. I mean, it's little. So we're going to put the berries kind of back here at the back of the photo of the presents. And the spruce up here at the top. Okay, now we can get our little journaling spots down. Then we just have one more layout. And because you get instructions, we'll see how late it is and if you guys want me to continue and do the little tags. Okay. That one goes down first. And oh, there's my warm heart. And then I chose Winter Wonderland. Like I said, you can choose any of the others. Get the sticky off. Put that right to the edge. This one we don't have to take the sticky off. Same thing to the edge. And then our glitter dots. We're going to go with the small, the big, and the large. So I'm going to start with my green. A small red and a medium yellow. Now I need a snowflake that comes out of our, what were these? Ephemera. Both green. Right there. And let's put some dots here. So a medium turquoise. And a small, oh, I don't have another small red. Let's go with a, because it really doesn't matter. Let's go with a small yellow. And we're going to put a red and a green over here and fill up that spot. So I'm going to go with a large red. And a medium green. Okay, and there is our single page layout. Isn't that cute? Especially if you do go somewhere with your trailer at Christmas time. Super, super cute. So we have the 4x6 and then the 4 3x4s to add your photos. And again, this will look gorgeous in a frame. And there's the two different, they're the same. Okay, we got one more layout, and it's so, this is another one. There's that big trailer, Jen. So we've got the big trailer, quite a few of the sticker sheets, and we are going to go with the sweater. So this one is our last layout, and we want to take the header off, and we do need to cut from your white sheet. You're going to cut 2 more 4x6s. Okay. That should already be at 6, and we're going to do, no, these are going to be a little different. I forgot, because it's like, again, it's not, it doesn't tell you, it just tells you to cut your picture, but we're doing, remember, the white photo mats. They're taking the place of our pictures. So this one's going to be 5 3/4, and we want 2 3 3/4. This is like our holder. So if you're one that doesn't like a white background, you can just use this as a placeholder, temporary adhesive, and then you'll have some white left over, but we're going to use that on the tags. That's what those, whoops, that's what those 2 are for. So let's go ahead, and we're going to add, now if you're adding it as a photo, okay, and you're not using the white, your photo needs to go horizontal and 1 vertical. I am, Tiffany, and look how cute they are. They're the Simple Stories Alpine Lodge, or winter time, or whatever it's called. You know what it's called. Snow Pine Lodge. Aren't they darling? So I was just so inspired by this paper. Okay, 3 by 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So we're gonna get these put on here. And then Tia was on, and so for her design team project for Simple Stories, she said she is using Snow Pine Lodge for cards. So we need to watch for her to post those. And I think these are going to be my Christmas card paper, because I just am so in love with it. And I am going to do some shaker cards with it, along with 10,000 other projects that I have to do with you guys. But that's okay. We got to do projects, right? Okay, for this little cutie, we cut the white, and then you have your 2 strips of mint that were 1/2 by 12. So we need to cut a border top and bottom. Now, you don't have to cut a border, but as Tanya would say, but it will be wrong. No, it won't. So we're going to go ahead and cut our border if you want. Whoops, I'm going way too far. There we go. Now I'm getting used to this border punch. It is. I could also see using this for hot cocoa packets. You know how you make the little envelopes for them? So many cute things with this one. But right now, you're going to want to jump over it to Country Craft Creations. and you want to grab your kits while I still have them, and then you'll just come back to this video and you can make your layouts, or you can follow the instruction sheet from Simple Stories, whichever you like. Nope, I'm not keeping these bits. We already had that conversation, Tiffany. I know they are fabulous, and they would be fabulous, but you know what? I can go back and cut these babies anytime I want because I have the punch, right? Could you imagine trying to keep those? And I love to do this when Tiffany's on because it totally, I can see her cringing. These are going in the garbage, Tiffany. Yeah, she's going to cringe and she's going to be like, why didn't you keep those? Now, so I'm using the solid side. They say to put it underneath your border. And it sticks out a little bit, and it just depends on your border, how far down you want them. And the simplest way, because you're working with such a little thing, I just put I just put a little bit on the bottom. Now, we're just going to put that in our scoreboard, and we're just going to lay the paper on top, hopefully straight. But if not, my trailer will cover that. So no big deal. Oh, we're fine. It just gives it a little bit of an accent. So I'm going to repeat. Actually, put your glue more at the top, not the bottom like I did. It's going to set her down straight, hopefully. You know, tonight this glue is drying like super fast, and it's got to be because I have the heater on next to me. Okay, now that's what that's going to look like. It just gives you a little bit of a layer. That's all. And then I'm going to go down 3 inches from the top. It needs to sit 3 inches from the top so that you have room for your trailer and everything. But that's where we're going to now just glue this whole thing down. No, it's included. We did all the cutting. So your kit your kit, for if you buy it from me, you get the white paper for your photo mats, and you get this trim. Yes, you're getting this trim. If you buy it anywhere else, well, I can't guarantee you're going to get that. And then this little we cut from the mint cardstock in the beginning, and the white and the tomato, and what other color was there? So 3 inches from the top, white tomato and mint. Well, that's okay. You are on vacation, I think, aren't you? You're out playing. You don't have to be live. I mean, we've been live since 5. We've been live for now for what, 2 hours, guys? No, yeah, 2 hours. But hey, it's just a fun, relaxing night to do a project like this. So let's get out our fun stuff. We want the holly. And if you remember, I grabbed the wrong. And didn't I put him back? Remember when I grabbed the wrong? This one. Oh, goodness. I think I have an extra one, though. Because we do need it. So, hold on. I'll grab another package. No, Charlotte is up there barking. The dog is barking. Okay. I have a couple of these because I'm doing my project this week in our virtual retreat. So I want to make sure I don't use that one up. But it was this green one. So we need to do another bow real quick. Well, let's get everything out. And then we want our trailer. So cute. And then the rest is going to come, let's see, from our sticker sheet, except for we want our last word, Christmas. And that's it. Oh, no, we have a journaling spot on this one. And truly, you can pick your own. I think I did this one last time. I like this one, so I'm going to do this one. It is lighter, but I'm going to go with that. We use the rest of the stuff on the tag album, and you can actually use all of it when we do the tag album. You can really bulk it up because, like I said, there's some extra pages that I did because I wanted to use it. Okay, let's tie a bow. And if you're using something different, you just want to have a bow here so it looks cute. And this one we're not going to pop up on foam tape at all. It wants to be a little twisted. This we're going to use on the tag album. Well, that just wants to go its own little way tonight. Okay, so we're going to start with our red photo mats. So I'm going to use my spacers again. Yep, and I came about 3/4 of an inch from the left-hand side. And it's going to be, our vertical is going to be first. And then I brought it 2 inches from the top. So again, I'll just use my markings on my scoreboard. Hi, Jamie. This is the Simple Stories, and it's Snow Pine Lodge layout and tag kit. And Tiffany, just a few comments above, and at the beginning of the video, I did post the link. So it's over on countrycraftcreations.com. Whoops, I can't get rid of. I just hit something. It's over on countrycraftcreations.com, and it is actually ready to ship. We've got it all done. So 2 inches from the top and 3/4 from the left-hand side. And here's the thing. You are going to have it. The video's ready because I thought this is just such a relaxing project. We're getting ready for our virtual retreat this weekend, so I didn't want to start you guys on another involved project till after our virtual event this week. Let me move this because, again, this is going to sit, so I'm going to put that at 2 inches. 2 inches from the top, 3/4 of an inch from the right-hand side. Oh, good night. We don't get our fur babies ready for bed. They get us ready for bed. They come down and they're like, we want to go night-night. Okay, 2 inches from the top. Good thing our glitter glue dries clear. And 3/4 of an inch from the right-hand side and the left. So 3/4 is about your standard border on these layouts. Good thing we're going to cover all that up. Okay, holly. This one also needs a bow. And I made sure you had plenty of yardage. And Homer has to go out for his nighttime beagle howl. And this we're going to pop up on foam tape. I can't lose that. So plan on using a full sheet of the squares and almost a full sheet of the others, depending on how much you want to pop up. So that is, you'll have to just use your adhesives, and for the when you get your kit, and you do need your own foam tape and your basic crafting supplies. The rest will be in your kit. Okay. I'm just going to eyeball this and set it here at the top. We're going to add, those are our glitter dots. And I'm going to use the medium green. And a small yellow. And if you're local, you could just pop into the store. We'll have these kits in West Haven at the store. So you can come and just pick it up tomorrow, and you guys can get started. So I'm going to grab a snowflake. Again, you can use any snowflake you like, because you got a ton to choose from. Okay, let me get some more foam squares. Over on the left, and then a small one from the sticker sheet, whichever you choose. Oh, good night. Oh, you have to, you're going to Disneyland for, is it decorated for Christmas? Oh my gosh. See, I wanted to go for our anniversary, and then I decided I don't want to go. I do want to go though, especially for Christmas. Well, you have a wonderful time. You'll have lots of fun pictures to craft when you come home, scrap when you come home. Okay. Let's work on the left-hand side. Let's get the trailer. Now he's going to take quite a few foam squares. So if you do craft fairs, this too, if you like to do layouts for your craft fairs, I've seen some here in Utah where they've done layouts, and they sell really well, especially when they're like this. So this is also great for that. I'll be watching. I hope you post pictures of it all decorated for Christmas. Of course, are they decorated for Christmas yet, or do they wait till after Thanksgiving? I love Disney. I just haven't spent a lot of time there. I have a husband, and he's not he's not a Disney guy. Oh, let's not put him upside down. So we only want about a 1/4 of an inch from the white. The wheel is going to sit at the bottom. Whoops, let's move over a little bit of the bottom of the border. And let's go ahead with our green tag. And I'm only going to do a little bit. Now I'm going to tuck it at an angle so it also comes over to the right-hand side. And then we're going to get the tree. Oh, do you? Oh, well, I'm so happy then. And this is a kit. So if you love layouts and you want the kit, you might want to grab it. It's online right now or in the store. And the video is all ready for you. then you'll be able to create these beautiful winter layouts. Okay, let's add our adhesive. Now, I want you to come up to the bottom of this red because it's also going to help hold down our tag. And then the deer. Now, you got to be careful because I did rip his little antlers, but I was able to fix them. And again, punch out any centers. Rhonda, I'm going to pop your, we've got your price. Actually, the darn thing came back. Tanya's gone because I told her we actually sent it out Thursday or Friday, and for some reason it came back. I've never had one come back say postage due because it was in a smaller envelope. But the post office, I don't know. They had to come do a pickup at on the kits, and they weren't happy that day with me. So I gave it back to the warehouse. And I will have Michelle pop it in there. Okay, with these little strips, I'm just going to kind of go down some of his legs to protect them. Okay. So that's why it's good to do strips. So I'm just doing this over my garbage can. Okay. All right, now let me get this kind of centered because I want this to sit so it overlaps. That's why there's also no tape here because it's going to sit on top of the tree and the trailer, and it's already popped up there, so we don't need to. We just need to secure his little legs, maybe add some glue to his antlers. And oh, we did need one other thing, and that was the embellishments. And I do want a strip, so let me show you. It's going to sit here, and this is already popped up, but we need to do this side with some foam tape. Oh, you know what? Well, we actually took these up to a city up above, and they weren't happy with us because we did have quite a few packages, but sorry, my beagle's sitting here looking at me. They weren't happy with us. So I wasn't surprised that they sent it back. So the foam will brace it there, and the glue will kind of hold it onto our little trailer. Okay. This is a fun one too. So up here, let's grab another big snowflake or whichever one you like. I'm going to go with this one. Kind of put it on the border side so that we can add some more of those cute dots. And let's go with the big red one down here by the snowflake. Medium yellow. And I'm going to go with a small turquoise. And then for my journal spot, I'll just glue this down. We'll go about an inch from the top. Line it up over to the side. And remember the video, I know it's over two hours long. So when the recording's on, hit the little cog at the bottom of the video and you can fast forward. You can speed me up. I'll be talking really fast like this. But that way too, you don't have to spend 2 hours with me if you don't want to. So we're going to add, I'm going to add one of the Now I'm probably adding different colors than you'll get in your instruction sheets because I'm going to do kind of one of the rosy golds. And then I want to add a green. Remember, the photos are just suggestions. You can definitely do whatever you like. So that's that layout. Isn't that adorable with the trailer? You have a photo there, so if you're going to visit family or something. But there is the layouts from the kit. Like I said, if you're local and you want to pop into the store, so you'll get the 2 single, and then you're going to get this one, which is just my favorite. Absolute favorite. Isn't it gorgeous? Put your photos there, display those on easels. They don't have to go into a book if you don't want, but oh, so pretty. But we do have something coming. A lot of you may have seen the calendar that they've come out with, but I got to tell you something. These will fit on there, but if you are a Seasons of Creativity and you get the subscription, don't buy it. That's all I can tell you. Don't buy it. You'll be disappointed unless you need it for Christmas and you want to buy an extra one. But these will fit on the calendar pages. So super, super cute. Now I've got another set for the store. Okay, guys, I know it's been 2 hours, but let's go and let's play with the tag album. We already cut. Now mine is a little different. Mine definitely is a little different than the picture, because they didn't do some of the backs and I wanted to add more. And I did. I think this one, I added this one. I added this because there was no sense in not using all this stuff up, right? So really cute. We're going to start with the green side for this one. And I'm going to do it a little bit bigger. So we're going to go 3 1/4. It does give you a little bit of a different size. Yeah, let's go 3 1/4. Oh, there's my other one. And then it comes out to be 4 1/2. And let's grab our border strip. So we're going to use the border strip, and you can cut this however you like. But we're going to use it in a couple of places. So I like to put it kind of in the center because I always cut, yeah. You don't usually have the perfect, so I off-center it when I'm first doing it. And we are going to just cut it to match. We're going to use that. We're going to actually be using all of that border. Okay. Again, you can wait for your photo if you need. Now, this is up on foam. And then always add it to the center. You need it for stability. Yeah, I noticed there was a lot of markings on that box. It actually went to a lot of places, I think, because you could tell it'd been through a lot of different scanners where they stamp it when you sent that back. That was really odd. So where I cut my angles, I don't want to go up there because we need to put our, let me put it here so you can see. We need to put our ring in, but so I'm going to stay about 1/4 inch from the left-hand side. And then we're going to get the Be Merry. And it's going to sit over. Now, if you want to add some strips there, just on the top. So it has like a little resting place. Okay, I'll add some adhesive there, and I do want to add it at the bottom because it's now got my fingers all over it. We're just going to put it right to the edge of our little photo mat, and then we're going to get our big honkin' snow globe from our Big Bites. And that's got to go on tape. I'm going to let it stick over the edge a little bit more than it shows in the photo. Oh, I need another. Wow. So be sure you stock up on foam tape for these. Okay. Oh, no, those aren't as fat. These big bits are my favorite. We're going to be using them in the December daily, and I can't wait. They are so cute. These are pretty sticky. Okay. I said I just want it to hang over a little bit. Bring it about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom to 1/4 of an inch. And let's get our hot cocoa. Kind of hang that off to the side. And then the words let's cozy. And what did I, oh, in winter. Let's cozy in winter. Now, some of your let's cozy will also stick over the edge. And it is sticky. And then same with the winter. And it just sits on top. And when we put it on the ring, then that's where we're going to use these from our journals spots. So this will be put on the ring. Let me grab another ring. And you'll have this with your kit. Okay. We're going to put that there, and then we're going to flip it over. Like I said, mine's a little different. We still have some left for the December daily, and we start our December. But here's the thing: I do my December daily for this year is done. We did it in February. When I'm not using the snap binder, but this is the paper collection that I am using for the December daily. And I started in January of each year. That way, come December, we're done. We're completely done. We don't have to do it. So for December daily 2025, the kits are online, and they are, you can get it with the cardstock or without. So I'm going to cut this. This is already 3 inches. We're going to cut it to 4 inches. Actually, I'm going to cut it to 4.5. And we are getting ready to ship those out, not this week, but next week. Again, mine is a different size. You can cut yours according to the directions. I did not. And so you can either follow this or you can follow the directions. You have some choices. So we're going to put this at the bottom again. And it is on my website at countrycraftcreations.com, and you just Google or just type in December daily. Now this one's going to be flat. And we will, about 1/4 of an inch from the left-hand edge, and we'll start those the end of January. Okay. Cute snowman here. I love him. Wow. All right, I'm going to have to go with my, oh, there they are. my smaller ones. Yeah, and it's a big kit. You also get, we're also doing two layouts with it. So you get the layout, the December daily, and then we will be making cards with your scraps. Okay, we're just going to set him down towards the bottom, all the way to the left. And let's get those snowflakes that we have left, because we're going to use them up. So you might as well take them all out at this time. Well, I'm not going to, because I can't grab them. Okay, this way. Okay, I'm not going to worry about adding the glue. That one's pretty sticky. And then just pick your snowflake. And I have to tell you, I did not add glue, and he's already lifting. I mean, stickers are just, they can only do so much, right? And then it's hard to see, but he's just flat. And we're going to tuck right under our snowman. And then from your first layer, let's take falling snow. And I hope you guys aren't haven't lost you. I know this has been a long video. All the way to the edge. And let's find that little holly berry down here. He is a cute snowman, but you know what I want to do? I'm going to tuck that. You don't see the berries, but I'll show you just. I wanted to, before I put another, I want to take this and cut it apart. And I want to put that on him. He just seems bare, but I won't. Or look at, we could put a sweater on him. That would be so cute to play with. You don't, well, if you order them together, then the problem is going to be this kit will wait. It won't, they'll ship together. You can order them together, yes. But I'm going to take the snowflake. They'll ship together. So the kit, even though this one's ready, it will have to wait for, it's going to have to wait for the kit to be ready, if that's okay. But yeah, and we're going to be shipping the December dailies next week. So you sure can. So this is going to go on top of there for our first one. Okay. So there's your front and there's your back. And then our next one from our journaling. Oh, good. We're going to be using him. And it's just a photo spot that is 3x4. And because these kits, in fact, you know, everything's here. They got them together. I think you're going to see you're going to need 3 sheets to finish this little tag album. So you will have 3 sheets of the white. We were kind of holding off to see what I used tonight. And you're going to need 3. So you will have 3 in your kit, just to let you guys know. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, so this is going to be considered the front. And I just am going to add my photo spot flat. Again, just about 1/4 of an inch from the left-hand side. Pop our little snowflake up. And then you can go back and add, because you have some things left. You don't have like a ton, but you do have some fun things left over. So now we're going to flip this over, and this one is so cute. And we're going to cut 2 photo mats. They are 3.5 by 2.5. Actually, that gives you just enough, but I don't like to leave you guys with just enough. So we'll put 3 of those in your kit. Okay, again, stay down to where you cut your angles. And just center that. You know what? That's not bad. I'd say almost, yeah, in 3 hours we did this. I know it's a long video, but so 3 hours we did all the layouts and the tag album. Not bad. Okay, let's get our sticker sheet again because we want the word Christmas time. And then we don't want to lose you. I'm going to use the word peace. Is it on? Yes, it's up here at the top. The glue also helps you get that centered. And then peace. And we have another holly up here in the corner. Oh, wait a minute. That's part of it. Here it is. It's this little one down here. And it's coming down here where the piece is. And then remember these little journaling pieces right here. Okay, let's grab our snowflake. So remember, these are from Waffle Flower on our website if you want the big packages of these strips. They are handy. Okay, this is going just down here at the bottom, right to the edge, or anywhere you want to put it. And then our small candy cane. The little adhesive in the center. And I'm going to use this one. It's a yellow holly. That one was a red. Oh, I see the other little one. Sometimes you don't see them and then you see them. But I haven't used that, so let's use that. Okay, and that's done. So it goes this way, be merry, and then it's going to go with the green. And we're going to put that big mug will hang off of there. So our memories, but now I'm going to put a lot more on here. So, okay. This is where you're going to see a little different because they didn't, I don't know what they did or what I did. In your instruction sheet, when it got to the tags, so I can show you a little bit, your instruction sheet's pretty big, but it only showed, you know, the front. They didn't do the backs of some. And I was kind of like, I need to do the back. And I did do one a little bit different, but That's okay. This one won't have a border because I don't have any more of the border strip. And we're going to do this one. This one was my 3-inch. This one was not in there by 3.5. So that's why there was, yeah, originally there was 3 pieces in there and I didn't see they were stuck. And now 3. So we need to grab our 3rd tag. And I've lost my 3rd tag, guys. There it is. Okay, and then you're going to want your mountains. Jingle Bells is from our sticker sheet. And we are almost done. So the only thing I don't have here is that border strip because I put it on a different one. And you could also leave it off of here since you don't see much of it, and then just use that little piece. So we can kind of do the same thing here with Jingle Bells, but it will be okay. Because I'll show you what else we could use. I know I try to stay with instructions not to confuse you, but then I go rogue because it's just, it just happens. See, you won't miss it at all. I'm going to add some foam tape just so it doesn't show. Make sure you leave room where your ring is. And then this little guy I just added to the bottom so we could tuck the photo in. And actually, I won't put this one to the bottom. And then that's it for that side. And then for the back side, this was the bonus, basically. And then we got to do this and put a little snow. Again, this one is not. This one's just mine. And you still could do a lot more. So this comes out to be 3.5. And I'm just going to cut it to 4. We're going to make it a little bit bigger of a photo spot. So 3.5 by 4. Wrong one. And see, we still have some fun things here left. If you don't want to use that one, you could use the other truck's way too big. But I'm going to use the Season's Greetings. Super cute. Now, if you really want to make this more of a sturdy tag album, then I would suggest, and if it wasn't a kit, I would have probably done it that way, but I need to do it the kit way first so that for those of you who maybe don't do mini albums, but if you do cards, you've got cardstock. So I would definitely cut these out of cardstock at 3 by 4 or 4 by 7. Then I would cut this at 6 3/4 by 3 3/4 and mat them. Then it's going to be nice and heavy. So you can do things like that, and you can turn it in to an actual heavier like album. And then you could add your eyelets And that way it's a whole gift. And I mean, this isn't bad. I would use these to tuck into pockets. I mean, really cute if you want to use it other than a tag album. So I'm going to off center this. And that is our tags. So there's just a lot of things that you can do. So let's also get our other tags. You've got so many left over that you can just keep adding them if you like. And we're going to grab this cute little brown snowflake. And we're just going to add him into that spot there. But I would definitely, I'll be making this out of cardstock and then adding all this cute stuff. So let's add that snowflake. And we want to get this tag here with the skis. And there is a hole there. And then we've already grabbed these two. But once again, you can add everything that you have left over. Okay, we're going to start with this one. So this is like our cover. And I need my little memories. There he is. And then we're going to add our snowman. Oh, he's right there. Our jingle, no, not our jingle bells. This one goes next. So the the cocoa mug. With the back, and then it'll be the green one. And the green one has, wait a minute. Yeah, that one. Then this guy goes there. And then Let It Snow will go on the back. Okay. Okay. Not very coordinated here. Okay, so let me show you in here. So we still have all these cute little things we can use. Those two have holes. Again, they're not, they're not on there, but we want to use them. So let's add that with this one. I know, and you're thinking, here we go again. Got to put those all back together. And put the gondola, because after you go up to the ski resort, you got to get your hot cocoa, right? Okay. Again, you can put eyelets in these. Then you want to take the red. And I give you quite a bit. So you'll be able to actually double it if you want. We don't use the red in the book. It's just used on your tag album. So you can double it. And then the same here. Just double my silver and use it up. And there we go. And that's the tag album with our layout. So how cute is that? Again, great just for those quick photos, journaling to give to someone. I added those extras. Again, you can go back through because of your sticker sheets. Yeah, we've got things that are going to kind of catch. For instance, on here, sleigh rides would be cute because this little guy is just a little bit bare. Cocoa bar. Yeah, we got to add a cocoa bar on here. You can go back and finish off your dots. So you're going to have a few dots left. And I don't think I did add them, so I'm definitely going to use them up, especially these kind of brownish ones. I'll do a large yellow. And it's always fun to have leftovers, so you can do this. I'm going to go with the yellow and the tan, or the gold, rose gold. I can't tell what color that is. On the cocoa bar. I'm not going to add turquoise. I'm just going to add a red. Again, there's no sense in having these left over. We'll just use them all up. I'm not going to use up those little ones because they don't like me. Okay, and there we go. There's our cute, cute, cute little tag album. Simple Stories did, I think, a really good job. And then, of course, us putting it together. I added some of our own little personal touches. And there you go. When you get your kit, you are all ready to go. And we are done. Wow, guys, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for those of you that hung out with me. And we'll get your kits out in the next day or two. So get those ordered so that you don't miss out on this fun. I do like it with more ribbon, even though you don't have to. So cute. I just love fun little things like this that you don't have to really do a lot of thinking on. So, well, thank you for watching with me. Remember, we do have an event going on. So it starts Wednesday night, and so I won't be back to do lives until next week. But I do owe everybody, I've got a snow globe I need to tell you guys about. The Doodlebug snow globe for Halloween was late. They didn't have them. They had some problems, but they are here now. I was supposed to do the video this weekend, and my husband reminded me it was our 40th wedding anniversary. So that kind of put a knot in things. I mean, I did remember. It's just I didn't know we were doing anything. So yes, I will get that for you right now. I won't hang up yet. Hold on. Let me get you the links. Now, the December Daily comes in 2 versions. You can get it with cardstock, which means is our artisan cardstock, and you can get it without if you want to use your own cardstock. But I do recommend you use the artisan. And I'm just trying to get it to come up here. Okay, let me try again. Sorry, I'm on my website too, and I want to get to that link. And I don't know if Tiffany's gone already. Oh, goodness, where is that? Also, if you're a member of if you have Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations on Facebook, we do have a group for the December daily. You know what, guys? I'm not having, something's up with the website. Hold on. There we go. Let me get the one up with the cardstock for you. That's why it's not coming up. Okay. There was a problem. I'm fixing it on the website and I'll get that to you. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now let me get you the December daily. The listing was, I don't know. Okay. Here is the December daily with the cardstock. And now I just have to get it for you without the cardstock. Okay, there you go, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. And happy Veterans Day. And thank you, anybody and everybody, your service, whether you're a military police officer, hey, that all counts. But thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you during the retreat if you're with us, but I'll see you also after when we go back to our tutorials. Good night, everybody. And thank you. Oh, thank you. Bye bye.